Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. We are here live at Eddie C. Moore Complex, in which we have the U17 Chargers versus the U18/19 Chargers, in which we have an outstanding match today, ladies and gentlemen, and pets of all ages, in which you can see the Chargers U1819 being coached over there by Chris and his friendly companion. The dog's name is unknown, but as you can see, he has a firm stance in which he is watching and making sure that none of the players are goofing off or anything like that. Notice the stance there as he is keeping everyone in line. Over to the left, we have the Chargers U17 warming up. As you can see, we do have in attendance today, they will be coached by Dominic Jimenez. In today's match, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be one for everyone to add to their favorites within their video Rolodex, because this one here, as you can see from the previous videos, the U17 Chargers, with 4 games under their belt. Recently, they've been included, I believe it was the Labor Day tournament, in which they have grown to know one another, in the amount of chemistry and everything that they're actually taking away, actually that they took away from each game, is now building up to this game here. And we've said in the previous videos, we fear the next opponent that they would have to challenge. And the reason for that is, with 4 games under their belt, and the way they are connecting from the back line and connecting with the midfielders checking in, and of course the strikers, it is not going to be easy at all. Not as easy as that dog following his coach yet again, and starting to look at that, starting to speed up the pace and really get into the middle again, making sure that everyone is ready. One of the things you'll notice in this particular game is we were waiting to see exactly who would take it upon themselves, which coach would have their team actually get the actual the extra soccer net that was on the field. Now, this is part of the strategy. It is a hidden strategy. You pretty much want to wait and let the other coach allocate his teammates to bring the net off. This will take their energy down at least 10% before the game actually starts. So this is a chess match, and that again is part of the gameplay. Let them, and I believe that was a number of starters moving that goalie net off of the field. Now you can see Chris is over there waiting. He might realize now that I think he might be looking directly into the camera here if we zoom in, and it does look like that. But if you notice, he is watching his 12 and the dog is watching, it looks like 10 o'clock. Now that may be because he's, and now we know, because the rest of the players were actually over there in the corner. So Chris was taking a look at the sideline, making sure that all the parents were in attendance, and here we have the rest of the U18, U19 club getting back together, where half of them were practicing on the other side, while the other half was, of course, making sure that they got the net off of the actual field. Here we'll do a quick little juggle here. It's possible that the dog will try to go for a nice, look at the strides here, little 2v2 action with the front paws and the back. Now look at those strides, amazing. Look at the grippage here, very nice to see, very nice to see. And we're gonna have to cut here because we have a 2319. It looks like we'll call him Rusty. Rusty is getting a little dusty on the field. And we're back here. We just needed to edit that, but as you can see, the culprit has left the scene of the crime. I believe the coach does have the official doggy bag, in which Rusty will come back and show him exactly where the crime happened at, where the crime was committed. There we go. We have a right hand pickup. Nice, all in one, actually, with 1 to 2 bends, as Rusty will look on and take a look to see if he got everything. And right back to the ball action here. We'll send this one off and we'll just take a look. We'll check in with the referees, see if we can get this club to start. Again, just waiting for the referees to give us the go-ahead here. I believe both teams are changing into their jerseys, and they will call out for the captains for today. Referees are checking the proper ball pressure in the background, as we do have the all three of them in attendance today. Here we have three of the captains for today for the u18/19, as they will take a look over. They'll be able to get another closer look at the u17 Chargers. And it looks like we are seconds away from this major match. I would say the match of the day. Here we are again with the Clearwater Chargers u17, in which they are going through their ritual, in which a number of things will be said for today's events. Some last minute words by the coach. And now we have the Clearwater u18, u19 Chargers as well. A couple of last minute ties of the laces here as they get ready and hear the last minute. Oh, actually, it looks like they're taking a team photo. Looks like a fake-a-rooski on us. That was a team photo. Looks like we have, look at that, number 24 closest to us, which I don't believe we have his information here on the roster. Oh, 24, I believe that's Jaden. So that's going to be a major, he's known to be one of their fast strikers on the right side. As the media crew will let us know about the other names on the field, but here we are, Chargers versus Chargers. That's double the electrons, double the protons. As Dominic coming over, it looks like they were able to sign him in a nice contract in which they got him over from, as Jaden will try to get a touch on this. Clay will get a nice little chest on this particular one here. Oh, a little bit of collision here, but he's just getting all of the bugs out. But yes, Dominic signed. He was with Sterling last year. His agent was able to get a nice deal over for him. I do believe he is on a 1-to-1 contract, so we'll see exactly how that works out, as I think number 8, the midfielder, is looking to see who he can actually check in with, as he gives it over to number 12 here. Jaden will get a touch on that, and Clay will get the nice stop as he stares down, takes a look at the opponents, does another stare back, because there was definitely a number of different things said during the game, all in fun, but the challenge is on today. The challenge is on. As we await we will have a little bit of competition with the palm trees. I did try to actually take that down, but the field crew was not having that at all. That'd be number 22, Danny, trying to get a nice little connection on here as Jose tries to get a quick little look. Clay will settle it off the knee and really try to stop that from happening. Noah with the left foot kicks that one out of bounds as 35 tries to get in on the action. That would be David. So let's see what they got here, as the defensive pressure is nice and tight here. Number 6 trying to get a little bit of 1-2-1 action. Clay with the defensive pressure. Oh, still able to get the crossover. Got a little help from the inside back. Nice little Iniesta move here by Jose as he tries to dribble it down. Tries to see exactly what he can actually do, as Hurst is going to run this one down and have to deal with number 22 in the back. Very good. Oh, look at that. It might be an own goal, as Dominic's able to chase this one down. The Chargers, u17, really able to actually add in a number of different pressure defensive stances here. So definitely nothing easy as of yet. You know, you figured u17 versus 18-19, the pressure is on. It looks like the u17 crew has come to play, as this ball's going to be thrown in. I think we got number 36, Gabe's going to be able to try to cross that in. See if we can get a nice little throw in here as he throws in from the shade. Looks like it looks. Yeah, it is going to be a corner kick, as Hudson and Noah are talking and trying to see who's going to crash the boards. 27 trying to also get in the mix here. Clay's going to make a move here. Oh, and 24, Jaden, able to get a stop on that, as it looks like Noah, 24, left back, was starting to wind up his right foot, as they backpedal here and try to open up and try to connect in with the midfielders. Unfortunately, nothing there. With Jaden on the side, he's trying to make a run. Clay's going to chase him down. He'll use his super speed. And there's the stop here. A loose little touch by Jaden. No, actually, Jaden still has it. And keeper Krish showing the leadership, able to, you know, sacrifice the body and get that one down. So far, so good by both clubs. take a nice little kick downfield. He'll get this over to the midfield right off of the head, and 22 will get that one over. Danny really trying. He's been one of the vocal guys here, also playing the back position. I believe it might be left or right back. We'll take a look as Jaden takes a long touch here. Looks like it might go out of bounds. He tries to make a slide for it. Unfortunately, not able to get that as Clay throws this back to Noah. He'll take a look and see who's going to check in here. He is able to collect to Lexi. Lexi makes a nice little touch, feeds Gabe. Gabe's going to take a little bit of time as he has the space and try to switch fields. Hudson going to get a little bit in on the action as Hurst is also going to try to actually receive this. Number 6 with a nice little inside feint here, a little foot magic with the right foot, inside touch with the right foot. Noah trying to make a move on Jaden. He'll bring this one back, take a look downfield. Left foot connect. Let's see if he can connect downfield. Tries to connect with Jackson. Jackson receives a little bit of pressure from the backs. U18/19 not allowing anything easy for these Chargers. You know, sometimes when you're the lower level team in age, you might be looked upon as the the sub team. But today, ladies and gentlemen, we're not seeing any subs here until the referee calls for the subs to come in. Big kick here for Noah as he tries to feed some of the strikers here. Tries to connect over, and it is a great delivery to Hudson. Hudson gets a right foot on that and tries to grab that, but unfortunately Dominic from Sterling in the recent signing able to get that one down and grab it as Clay makes a quick little play over to Jose. Gabe able to actually get that and connect back to Jackson. Jackson will try to feed over to the right strike. Let's see, actually to the right mid, see if we can get a little 1-2 action here. Hudson brings it back out, has a few defenders on him. A loose ball by Jackson, and it's the U1819 able to feed this one all the way back down. They're looking for, looks like they're looking for David here. Might have been a little collision here with number 24. It looks like Danny was called for that. So it's possible it may have been just a little too physical here, but you gotta watch it. You gotta watch out for number 35. He's tall. He's he was in the weight room 3 out of the 5 days last week. So he is ready. He did not play Fortnite last night at all, but it's possible he did. He may have worked 3 to 4 hours. But we are back here live. You'll be able to catch an interview with him. We'll try to actually get an interview with him during the halftime as U18 pass this in. Number 4, Edwin trying to make a move. He'll try to switch the field, but unfortunately it bounces off of Jackson, who's going to try to run that down. Ball goes back all the way back to Dominic. Dominic's going to take a look and try to feed number 12. He is able to connect. Loose touch, but he's still able to grab it here. And he tries to feed the right strike, but Clay is able to get in there and stop that from materializing. And also the right back substitution today will stop that from for any of the strikers to actually receive that one. As here we go, Hudson trying to get in on the action again. It looks like Gabe's going to try to play a little defense on here as he realized he was not going to be able to get to the ball here. Jaden takes a little bit of moment here to set it up, tells everyone to kind of calm down a little bit, but Hudson able to get a nice touch here. Let's see if he can feed anyone. He loses the ball, and now we're off to the races. 18-19. See if they can switch this one over. They're trying to find Danny. Actually, they're trying to find David. Number 5 will dribble that ball out. That's Kyle trying to deliver the ball and trying to make something happen. David over to the ball and making sure that right back put his hands behind his back, make sure there's no possible handball at all. And I gotta say, everyone, we got ourselves a lot of action here as Action Jackson. That could actually be a pretty good name, Jackson Hurst. Action Jackson. All right, we'll take a look. We'll talk with his agent, see if we can get that official AKA name, Action Jackson. It seems to roll off of the tongue here as they try to connect with Jose. He is able to actually turn that ball around here, but it's a little loose. U18/19 able to stay on top of that ball as the palm trees are yet continuously being in the way, but we are back here live. Back wall for U17 really working. The communication, I gotta say, between games 1, 2, 3, and 4 has been increasing exponentially for the U17 team. And this is exactly what I believe it was the other day I was able to sneak into one of these practices here, and it was the Elite versus Premier where they had an amazing practice where both of the coaches were really letting the teams know, like stopping play. You know, they had live action play time, but they were able to stop and kind of really critique what was happening on the actual fields. So it's definitely really interesting to see. And I think I mentioned earlier with the fear, what I meant by the fear was I fear for what the opponents will have to deal with when challenging the U17 team. Here we have Nathan. Looks like he's got a little bumper-brewski here. He's coming off of a, he didn't have any surgery, but he did have a major injury towards the end of last season. You know, he's pretty busy on those ankles, as I do believe his agent did mention that he runs a lot of track. So conditioning is, conditioning is just in his blood. But we are here, in which they are still trying to connect with the strikers here, u18/19, as Clay is going to try to possibly get this one headed off. Lexi trying to get in here. Let's see what we got here. They connect back with number 12. So Charlie trying to really create the offense and connect with the midfields here. But Jose tries to get in on it and unfortunately not able to connect here. Gabe's going to try to apply a little bit of pressure. Jaden has to pass it really quick as he has some pressure with Clay on him. There's Clay with a look downfield and is able to dizzy, but can he connect? A small little touch here. Action Jackson really trying to get something going here. Lost it off the foot, but he did say, hey, let's pass it down because I'm always ready. Edwin being called upon, and David has the ball, but the pressure is on him with the right back. A lot of bit of pressure for lack of better English. But here we go here with Gabe able to connect. He wants that ball right back, and that's great. Can he feed it right back as well as he takes a football hit? Jackson over there, he's trying to get something going. Number 4 takes him down, looking for the call here. Edwin able to get in there. Looks like it was possibly clean. No call, but we are here live as Noah says to the troops, hey, spread out, pitch in, spread out, pitch in. That ball sent downfield. Lexi getting in, trying to close in. And who we got? I think that hard to see. Oh, off the chest from Clay. He's got to watch out because, Jaden tumbles and Clay is down, but he stays right with it. Looks like there is a call on the play, and it looks like it will be in favor of the U17 as Noah wipes his mustache here, in which he will try to send this one down. What a game so far as Clay tries to stretch out that left leg here. He is pretty busy with Jaden. One of the things as we were checking prior to the game here, let's just take a look here at the stat sheet. Yeah, Jaden, number 24, he has a number of different highlights all throughout last season. Off of the right shoulder, able to still try to get that ball in hand and really send that ball flying downfield. I gotta say, Clay, and it looks like we were able to get a little sneak information here. So we were able to get some information in which I believe it's possible part of the secret with Clay's success for the last few games, or maybe not the last few games, but particularly this one, was sneaking in and getting a glazed donut. So we'll have to keep an eye on his performance and see if that actually bears any fruit. But as you can see, yet again, he is all over the place. Noah tries to get a little touch here, slow just enough of the pinky toe to slow that particular ball down. Jaden really trying to make it work and trying to connect with David, and unfortunately not able to connect, but they did make him work. And as I was saying, for number 24, a number of different highlights, but and that's part of that, the game footage where, the club sits down, in the clubhouse and reviews the tape and tries to take a look and see, what type of preparation is needed in order to be successful with these particular games here. Now, obviously, that's unofficial, but here's a nice little check-in. He's looking for that right back. Oh, and they are able to connect. Well, he put some laces on that. He will take a shot, and it looks like Edwin was able to break that one up. There we go. Number 5 able to feed his right back. Liam not able to connect on that one, but small little. Oh, he is definitely upset with himself, as you can see. But we have to play on here as 22 Nicholas is able to get in there and stop anything from materializing. Temperatures are starting to increase here as that sun is really starting to drain early. We'll pass this ball. Danny will try to set something up as he'll have plenty of time to set something up. Number 12 here feeding. Oh, possibly a give and go here. No, Clay able to get a touch on that, but 12's able to get that one right back as Gabe is going to run that one down. Charlie not able to. Oh, there's Charlie with a nice little stop here. Hudson with a nice little receive by Jose, and he'll connect. Oh, Hudson will connect over with Gabe as he'll take a look and try to switch that field here. Really trying to connect with, it looks like, Kevin. Dominic all over that one, making use of his, the great sign-on contract here, as he'll send this one down. Noah jumps in and tries to stop that from actually getting into the attacking third for u18/19. I might just have to call them 18.5 with the 18 and 19 being in here. Yeah, a little bit of contact there, 50-50 ball as Noah and Jaden go up and collide bodies. All fair play here, really trying to get that ball as Jose's going to walk off field as he has a little bit of an injury here. Hopefully everything is all right, in which I believe Kevin is going to come in and try to substitute with him. You can hear Danny on the sideline right in the back there, really trying to get his troops involved and trying to, you can really hear the emotion. You know, he really wants to get, you know, with this being the second game and all, you know, really trying to get them involved. You know, the one thing, when you are along the back wall, you're able to see a lot. So you know, if things come off a little more emotional, it's because of the viewport that they have. Hudson really trying to connect on that one, but a great delivery pass here. Chargers 18.5. They'll try to connect down with David, in which you're not able to connect here. Nicholas able to actually create a little bit of stoppage here as there's a call on the play. Or maybe that just went out of bounds. But nevertheless, there's a goal kick here by Christian, which he'll send this down trying to connect with his strikers. Major jump in with Gabe as Hurst is trying to make something happen. Oh, it just missed it. But possibly if he could grow that foot a little half an inch, Hudson may have been able to connect on that particular one. But he's right back in it as he goes down. And there is a call on the play. And they're Chargers 18.5. They're not too happy with the play here. But here we go, in which I believe Noah Graham, number 24, will take a look and try to send this one down. See if we can get this one in. We have a long doozy here. Oh, almost able to connect. Jackson takes a hit on that particular one. A hit as in takes a shot. Kevin keeping the energy going. Actually, no, that's number 18. Might be 16. Nevertheless, we're on the right side here. And we have ourselves a steal as their midfielders will try to connect here. He's saying up. He's trying to send it down to Jaden. Clay goes down. Noah's able to possibly get in there. Oh, he takes an inside touch with the left and able to get the left foot on it. I don't think it's the shot that he wanted. Didn't seem like he got clear contact on that one there. But he was able to make a move on the open field as Gabe is going to send this one down. Oh, it's a great one. Possible offsides. Not sure if it was the full body, as there is, I do believe, a new rule in which they are trying to have the offsides be a full body as opposed to partial. But a great look nevertheless, as Chargers 18.5 will jump in, and Noah will get a touch on this one with the left foot. Tries to connect over with Kevin. Unfortunately, not able to connect here as Clay's going to run this one down. That's going to go out of bounds, in which we have the fans still trickling in and starting to get pretty crowded over here as Kevin tries to get in on the action. Jaden's going to do an L turn here as Gabe tried to slide in and try to interrupt that particular play. But here we have the left side. You got to watch out for the left strikers. You know, with 2 games under, or actually this being their second game, they are trying to really also work out the bugs here. You know, I am seeing a lot of good opening up ball movement, as you can see right here. This one's going to be sent down trying to connect. And let's see who gets in on this one, as Clay is going to jump up, not able to get it. But look at the glue-tight defense here as he stays on a series of moves by Jaden. And Clay with the outstanding donut defense here. Amazing, you know, being able to stop that action. You know, a series of moves here, but really able to contain that and allow his teammates to also you know, get back and cover just in case Jaden's able to get through there. But the coverage there was glue tight as they throw this one in, trying to connect with David, number 35. This one sent in as Gabe gets in there for the blockage here. You can hear the coaches yelling from the side here as that palm tree waves in the wind, blocking my viewpoint. I tried to grab that. Unfortunately, the field crew was not going to allow me to do that, as this ball is going to be sent down. Midfielders able to connect back on this one. Number 5 tries to make something happen. 4, Edwin tries to make something happen. Outside touch, no connection on that one, as that one's going to go out of bounds. Taking a look, see what the ref is saying here, as 12 tries to possibly throw it in, but he's going to walk that one down. Charlie, here we go. I believe he's going to try to connect here to the midfield. He is able to connect to number 8, which is Matthias. So I believe Matthias has checked in which he is, looks like he is the left middle fielder. Gotta watch out for him. Very strong, able to dribble, as this ball is going to be over. Oh, a nice little touch here. Jaden tried to make something happen, but Noah with the coverage here, breaking that particular play up. Matthias with the ball. He goes down, but still able to make a kick. He's had one knee on the ground, but still able to use the strength to use the right foot to pass that ball up to his strikers. Play still going, as this ball is going to try to get connected over to Nicholas. Hudson able to stop that particular ball here, trying to connect with his right striker. Plenty of time here as Matthias is trying to retrieve that ball with the right, but instead they send it over to Jaden. Clay with the defense. Oh, with the left foot stop, not able to allow that cross from happening. Yet another stop by Clay as he backs up, gives him a room, stares down the opponents too, really just saying, look, nothing's going to be easy here, as Hudson gets ahead on that one. Kevin connects with Hudson. They tried to deliver it right back here. That one's going to go out of bounds. You can hear Danny yelling that that's us. Got to let the referees make the play there, you know. But here we go, and a little bit of dribble in there, passes over. He's going to try to connect that one with the left strike and see if that ball goes just a little too far as they all pitch in. Chargers 18.5. And no, it looks like we may have an illegal throw. It's possible. It does still happen at this level. We have a throw in here. Hudson trying to get in on the action there, and that one's sent back by the right back. Gabe trying to get a foot on that as he tries to deliver that one. Hudson will bring that down, try to connect with the right strike here. Jose back in, looking like he's all set as Noah receives the ball. He'll take a look to see who's ready to receive that ball. It gets interrupted, but Hudson still able to catch the delivery from Noah as the Chargers U17 able to connect on a series of passes here, which is one of the reasons why opponents should fear them, as the ball gets in. When it gets to one of them, it gets to all of them, and that might be part of their motto. You know, because it's not there's no I in team, but there's definitely a me. There's definitely a me in team. No, but seriously, there is no I in team. But here we go here with Clay with the tight defense on Jaden, as trying to get that crossover, and look at that again. Defense was tight. Jaden, a series of dribbles, a series of moves here, but unfortunately is able to kick that ball out of bounds, so Clay able to stop the cross in which they have been trying to connect with number 35, David. Krish will take a look downfield. He's talking to his teammates, trying to provide that leadership to see exactly who's going to check in on this. As you can see, he is not too happy with when people are not running to that ball. Make no mistake, he will let you know. As they pass this ball back to Noah, he'll make a move here with the left foot. Looks like the pressure may have caused him to send that ball out of bounds. But you know what? Sometimes it's better to send it out of bounds than to make the wrong play and cause a key turnover, as Clay will jump, or Gabe will jump up. I think it was about 2.7 feet off the ground in order to try to make a stop on that one. Hudson stepping in, making sure that the shot is not going to be an easy one, as that might be Nicholas or Lyle in the back, able to try to send that one down. 22, Danny trying to make a play all the way up from the backfield here, in which Gabe will stay on that particular ball, getting very physical over there. But look at the passion, really trying to make something happen. And you got to come to the ball. Hudson trying to, he takes a fall here, and Gabe, how did he get back on this side of the field? Nice little roly-poly, able to use the momentum to get right back on his feet from that particular fall down here. But the play is in it looks like our favor, U17. Clay's going to look to try to send this one down. There's a hard right foot. Let's see where that one lands. And 16 is going to try to make a play on this particular one. That's Christian trying to feed it over to 11. Quick little throw in here as Jackson tries to make a play on that, but good defense by, looks like number 18, Tyler, not making anything easy here. We have 16 looking on. He might kind of check in and try to receive that, but nope. Chargers still leading the charge. Which Chargers? The U17, as this ball will be thrown in, trying to connect again. Both teams taking a look at the line judge, trying to see exactly who's going to receive this. Looks like Nicholas is going to get ready to prepare his teammates for a corner kick. Liam gearing up and he might try to make a run on this particular one here, as he does right from the back here, but the corner kick goes slightly before the post and out of bounds, as they will send this one down. 0-0 still. Chargers versus Chargers. U17 versus U18/19/18.5. Oh, nice little give and go here, and Jackson's going to take a look, and he's going to try to put laces on it. No, look at that. That was a close one. Great cross. Unbelievable. That's the type of connection that you want to see. Let's see if we can take a look at that again. Here it begins here as the Chargers 18.5 pass that ball in, but notice the pressure by Action Jackson. There's a feint there, but he doesn't bite. Slightly maybe, but here we go. Hudson gets a nice little touch on it with the inside of the right foot. Then that ball is barely sent over to Hudson, or actually not Hudson. Who is that? But Jackson sends this ball over to Jose. Jose able to get, oh, it looks like the front third of the inside right foot. Ball goes a little bit high, but a great 1-2-1, great passing. You know, really great to see that particular passing there. But here we are once again continuing on 0-0. Chargers U17 versus Chargers 18/19. As this ball is sent down, that ball's going to find its way out of bounds. Hard throw in with the right. Matias with a little body check on 27, letting him know of his presence. Hudson, 29, trying to get on the action, trying to feed that one out to Nicholas. Nothing going there. Ball right back into the midfield. 32 tries to get a right foot on it. We have a 50-50 ball here with Jose. He's right back. Gabe able to do a little body magic here, as that ball's going to go out of bounds. He's been hustling left and right. Looks over at the line judge to take a look to see exactly whose ball it is, as it's a hard throw in. Hudson with the ball here, a little bit of collision here, possible you know, a sandwich there. Clay with a big stop with the outside right foot. Ball still going as Nicholas is going to chase this one down, as he'll have to deal with that left striker, and still able to put a foot on it. And this is what I'm talking about. It's who wants the ball more. Who wants the ball more? Because that's exactly what's going to decide whether or not you continue with this particular play. You know, for individual players, as you know, we do have a player down. Not able to see the number on that particular player there, but you know, but let's talk about, as Coach Jimenez will run out and see if his player is all right. But you got to think, for all players out there, individual players, when you're playing, you know, at this particular level, it's all about, do you want the ball more than the other player? If so, then you have to showcase that. And if you do showcase that, it's that type of, you know, assertiveness that will allow for you to create plays for your actual team. And as you can see here today, as Clay sends this one down, nice follow through, sends it all the way back down to his old buddy Dominic. definitely just something to think about. Who wants the ball more? Is this ball sent down here by 18.5, and that ball's headed over, and looks like there may have been some contact here. Yes, there was some contact, so I think we're going to have ourselves a free kick here. I think Clay will send this one down? Well, it definitely looks like he is about to. Great little connection here. Gabe's going to take a quick little look before he settles this ball, sends it in with the left foot here. Dominic Gabe, he misses it, and they are able to kick that ball out. Possible play there, as the Chargers 18.5 are on the counter attack, but Chargers 17 able to get that ball right back up to their attacking third here, as Jackson will take a look and take on a defender or two for containment as 25 tries to close in on that. Looks like Spencer is going to deliver this ball all the way up to number 32. Great settle and delivery as he tries to make a play on it and tries to go through, but the back wall of defense will make that stop. Back into the midfield here, we have a chase down. Great delivery, but off of the chest. Good stop. Ball bounces off of his chest by Clay, and then able to send that ball right back down. Danny trying to make a play and connecting with his left striker. A little bit wide, but great type of play. That's what you want. You know, you want your back wall. As Coach Chris gives some words of encouragement to the players here. You know, and it can definitely get fiery on this field as the hands are out trying to receive the ball. You know, Danny is a very vocal player, but Coach Chris is also a vocal player. He's saying, look, you know what you're doing right now on the field is not helping. There's a way to get control with your players. There's a way to communicate with your players. And sometimes as a player, you might be so fired up in the moment that you might go a little overboard where it really is just not delivered. And depending on when you go over a vocal point, you know, when you check the decibels on that and you get over, you know, 17.5 and a half, then a lot of players, they're not going to be receptive to that. They're going to check out because you're just doing a little extra yelling. So Coach Chris really able to, you know, get a hold of the troops and, you know, and let him be the vocal point and let him take over the matter and say, look, I got it. I'm standing right here. Let me talk to the rest of the troops. You handle the back line and continue to do what you've been doing. And that's, you know, making stops in the back line and connecting with your midfielders and strikers as Jaden's over on the left side trying to make a play here. So, you know, really good coaching by both of the coaches. That's exactly what you want to see here. Chargers 18/19/18.5. I know I can't stop because it's two ages. Looks like we're gearing up here. Lexi's going to make sure that he, no, that's not Lexi at all. That's number 25 as he gets back into position. That's Antonio. And then we have number 5 there, Kyle, really trying to take a look. They might, you got to watch out. They might try to do a quick little throw in as Liam looks over to the left. 12 trying to check in and make a play here as he tries to get the ball. Jaden receives the ball, but not able to make a play here. But as you can see, Charlie really trying to squeeze in there and make a run on the actual play here. Nothing going there, but Chris is looking downfield as he's checking in with his troopers. Noah's taking a look downfield, taking a look, seeing where that ball is as he adjusts his goggles. Chris with a huge kick. Field, it seems like the field is a little bigger today. But nevertheless, here we go as the Chargers 18-19 will take a look and try to get something going here. Looks like Noah will come off the field here and, you know, take a look with the training staff and see if everything is all right in regards to, you know, his particular legs. And looks like Caden is going to check in and Lexi. So there's that. They just gained themselves some strength in the midfield, and Caden, with the addition of Caden checking in, additional speed as well. So this should be very interesting to see. You know, Coach Jimenez really making the proper adjustments here and trying to mix things up, get some fresh legs out there with the sun actually kicking in. You know, as we mentioned that these particular games, you know, granted, these teams are part of the same club, but one of the things you got to realize is the competition, you know, when they step onto the field and another club team is your opponent, all that friendly stuff goes out the window. Now it's all about getting the victory. In a world where victories do not come easy, one team will come out victorious. Let's try to get a few likes here, possible 10. I believe we have a video record of 9. So let's try to get 10 likes. Also place some comments in there as well, as we'd love to hear about different types of options, see exactly what's going on, make sure we got the players' names right. As Lexi's going to take 2 to 3 looks downfield, get an outside touch with the right foot and an inside touch with the pass. He connects over to Caden. Caden's going to check out, check back in, receive the ball, and take a look downfield as he starts to dribble up top, and he receives that ball over to Jackson. Jackson takes a foot on it with the left. Great delivery by Caden as he tries to deliver that ball over to Jackson. You know, and we were just talking about him. He just checked in, so he adds a lot of speed to this particular team here. And if he continues to make plays like that, he's going to be very successful as we have this 50-50 ball with Spencer versus Jaden. One thing they got to remember here is, yes, Jaden has the speed, but Spencer has the strides. So he has those legs. Those are like giraffe legs. And also, giraffes do have a lot of speed and strength, and that's one thing that Spencer will do, is lock down a striker on the left side, on the right side. Not an issue at all for him covering as Jose tries to head this one down. Tries to give himself a little space here as Jackson will try to assist here, as Kevin will look for, or Jose will look for the quick pass in over there to Jackson. Jackson might put some laces on this, but it looks like the referee saying hold up there, it's going this way. So let's just stop that right there in its tracks as U17 tried to take advantage here. Tangled up here. 12 taking a nice kick downfield here, so Charlie really trying to connect with his strikers. Hard to see if the cameraman can just kind of zoom in a little bit more over there to get a better view out on what's going on the left side of the field. There we go. Caden will take a look around as he's looking all over the place. He has his players. Huge throw in into the left area, in which Spencer's able to actually stop that one from happening. And Caden's going to dribble this down and feed Jackson. Not able to connect, but great play as now Dominic tries to open up and connect with the midfielders checking in. And they are able to connect, but Liam causing some major defense of troubles in the center of the field here. See if I can sneak a quick drink here in the studio box here. I have my juice here. See if we can take a sip of that with it out being picked up on the monitors. Last time the network, they weren't really too happy with hearing all of the sips and slashes from the carbonated drink that I brought here into the studio. But here's a long bomb with Krish calling that one out as he tries to feed the offense here. See if Kevin can get an, or Jose can get a play on this one. It was a quick rollout, but 39 breaking that up. Andrew not too happy with them trying to create plays in his territory. So Andrew is not a big fan of that. But here we are. It looks like they are looking around and trying to get a pass. It looks like it's going to be a corner kick as Danny is approaching the area and getting ready to deliver that particular ball. You know, he spent last week, I believe, according to his private trainer, I believe he did take about 36 corner kick attempts. You know, not in the last game. No, definitely not in the last game, but just practicing those throughout the week. And here we are at halftime, 0-0, everyone. And the referees, they'll just make sure they gather all the balls in the area here as the basketball shots and dribbles on the sideline here through the legs will happen. Oh, a little pump fake there on Kevin. Goes for the fake as he smiles it off. But the you got to watch out for the dribbling. That's one thing. Soccer is very similar to basketball. Here, U19, U18, they're now. It's really good to see them up against the bushes there. You know, really taking advantage of the shade as David tries to keep himself hydrated. Not a lot of talking going on over there, but a lot of listening, as Coach Chris really has a number of different things to say. You know, we did have one of our agents over there taking a look and seeing if they were trying to draft up any of the other plays. A number of agents hidden in the bushes trying to see exactly what words might be going on over there. Chargers U17, Coach Jimenez really letting them kind of get together and talk amongst themselves as he created again the ingredients, but now it's time for them to deliver the meal on the field. So it's really good to let the boys have their time in the huddle alone, so they can kind of figure out and talk amongst each other and say, hey, look, you know, yes, we'll run the drills, we'll run the plays, but on the field, you guys have to deliver. You will hear me on the sideline. You're going to hear me yelling, all right? And sometimes it might be a little too vocal where you may not want to hear it, but you got to be receptive for it, because it's all in the name of the game. As this left striker here, really got to watch out for him. Hard to get a number on that one as they try to feed that one down. Noah he missed the first one, but he's able to get the second one. Left foot down. Lexi's going to hunt this one down and make sure he puts a body on him. Jose over there with a little bit of help. 18 really trying to make something happen here as they feed the left strike as he tries to send that one in. They're able to connect over to David. David passes it right back out, but also gets back into position as the u1819 are really trying to, they're in the attacking third, trying to get some type of play to happen, but there's u17 right on it. Danny will get a nice little touch on this and send this one downfield, connects to his right mid. Nice little feint to the left, and we have a player down. Referees will check on him as he walks that off. That's number 5, Kyle. Banged up a little bit, as you can see on his uniform, but still right back in it, as Tyler will take a look from the left side of the field and back up a little bit, getting ready to receive this ball. U18 really trying to make something happen as Alex will feed that one over to his left back. And here we go, number 30 trying to connect on that particular play there. That's Wilfred. Wilfred known for his speed as well, so you definitely got to watch out for that. Currently right now he will have to deal with the U17 back wall, in which it's not going to be any easy task. We have Nathan over here. Chris will try to connect with him. Wilfred over there to David. David's gonna try to make a play on that one. Clay's gonna try to kick this one out here. Lexi's gonna get a right foot on that one, get that one out of bounds as the U17 will try to reset themselves. 0-0 here, in which we have about a good 35 minutes left in the game. And there's a huge kick by number 4. Edwin really trying to switch that field, and let's see, 839 is going to be able to Andrew, see if he can do anything as he connects with Wilfred with a shot. Oh, and that's a beauty right there. Let's take a look at that one again. Here you can see number 39, Andrew, really turned the table on this one, able to pass that ball as Wilfred gets in there with the right foot. Chris extends himself to make sure that ball's not in there, slightly over the right top of the post there. Outstanding play. 39 really able to create that music there. So definitely we'll have to keep an eye on that, as we were mentioning just a second ago. Wilfred, you got to watch out for him. He was able to sneak behind that back wall. As that ball sent down, Chargers trying to make something happen. Here we got a streaker here. Nathan trying to get the ball. Wilfred again trying to make something happen over this one. But Hudson able to get those legs in there. But Jose's not able to connect as he slide tackles here. Wilfred's on the run. Nathan's right behind him. He's catching up. Then you also have number 18, Tyler, on the side. So let's see if number 5, Kyle, can actually send this down. They're really trying to take some shots here as the momentum for the last 2 minutes, time of possession, within the last 2 minutes here, I would say at least 70-30. But here, U17 able to get this ball. They were able to stand here and, avoid those particular attacks here. Still 0-0. Danny, as he heads that one over and tries to feed David. David passes this ball over, in which that ball's going to go right over again to number 39. So Andrew over to 18. Tyler, let's see if he can give it right back to 39, but he has a little bit of traffic here as Kevin's able to send that one out. And Clay's going to try to stop this one from happening as well. Noah's going to get in there with a right foot, send that one down. He connects over to Jackson, but 22, Danny, he's been all over the place. Unfortunately, not able to run that particular ball down. So, oh, actually, no, we're still going here. We're still live here. David trying to get a touch on that one. 39 unwinds. Look at that. Andrew, number 39, making it happen. Almost with an assist earlier to Wilfred, and now able to put laces on that. Krish is not too happy as he is really letting his teammates have it, you know. And this is what it's all about. It's kind of like, okay, they're starting to take a lot of shots. He's recognizing the shift in momentum. So let's get it together. Step up to the ball, put a body on it, contain, and let's not make it as easy as it has been for the last 3 minutes.
TV timeout.
Cameraman moving the camera as if it's a first person shooter over here. That camera's all over the place. Nathan showcasing a little bit of foot magic here as he gets ready to throw this ball in. Oh, major jump up. We got a player down here. Training staff seems to give the okay as he seems to be all right. And Chargers U18, Clearwater Chargers U18/19. Huge switch of the field here. Clay able to read that one and pitch that one right into Jose. Jose tries to get a quick little pass in the air. Quick little grab it here as number 5 is going to try to make something happen, taking the space that's available to him. Jaden on the other side having to deal with Clay, and they are battling it out. Clay not making anything easy whatsoever, which is leading me to believe that we might need to start incorporating glazed donuts into the mix. Lexi tries to put a foot on this bad boy as he'll chase this one down. And Clay is going to start this particular offense here. No, it looks like it's going to be a kick by Gabe. As he waits for the troops to get downfield, he'll send this one down, trying to connect. Back wall, able to stop that one. That's Edwin making sure that the play is interrupted. You can hear Noah in the background, letting his troops know we need to back up. Sometimes when that heat is on, and you know, sometimes we just start staring at the ball. You know, we gotta remember, what are we on? Are we on offense or are we on defense? Whatever the case, we need to move now. David tries to make a play on that as Wilfred will try to connect with David. Let's see what David will do. He'll drop it back to Tyler and get back into position. And 39 back over to Tyler. Tyler to David. David gets a touch but not able to connect on that one. But it looks like we're still going here. Shots fired. Gotta like the quick ball movement there, and that's one of the things you gotta watch out for this U18-19 team. If they start moving the ball like that, it can become very dangerous. But nevertheless, Krish still on top of it. The back wall of U17 staying on top of it as well. They're not making anything happy. Yes, they're getting shots off, but they are making the shots very difficult as Nathan's able to connect to the midfield here. Gabe's going to take a nice little couple of steps, take space, and try to connect with the right striker. Unfortunately, that one stopped there quickly by number 6, Alex, making it very difficult as the wind starts to pick up on the right side of the field, but only on the right side as there's a quick little stop by Dominic. He'll take a look downfield and feed that one past the midline. Clay able to make a stop, not letting it bounce. He'll take a look, try to connect with the left strike, and he delivers it right up top. Maybe a little bit too much as Dominic will send this one down. 0-0 still as Lexi tries to make a play on that one, and it looks like they're going to feed this one. Nice little slide tackle there as there was some offense being created in the midfield. Hudson's going to connect with the left striker as he takes a look downfield and dribbles it over. Laces on, huge shot right over the top post. They'll get ready for a goal kick as Dominic will take a look and see exactly who he has. As the U17 Chargers will regroup. You can hear on the sideline the fans letting them know who exactly might also be open. David connecting with the ball here, receiving some tight defense here, but he's able to get that ball right back over to Andrew. David's still on it, but Noah does a step up and make sure that he can't create anything. That's one of the things you want to do as David receives the ball again and receives a small little body check there. That's one thing you need to do is if you see players getting the ball, you do not want them to have any space. You smother them. As, oh, this one is sent down, and it looks like he might be in the box. Got a little too aggressive there, and that's what you need. You need Gabe to be able to make a play on the ball. And he wanted it. Unfortunately, the other player wanted it as well. But when you're in that back wall, you got to remember where you are at. You cannot run through players in soccer. In football, American football, you can. As Noah will get ready for this penalty kick up against his previous goalkeeper from Dunedin Sterling. As that ball gets placed properly into position, the referee will give him a go-ahead as the other players from U17 will try to check in for any possible rebounds as Dominic will now shake the nerves out of his system. Left foot high shot. We have ourselves a goal here. The goalie went left. Noah went left. Unfortunately, it was high left. Let's take a look at that again. Here you can see Dominic really shaking out all of the nerves. Hard left foot. Left side of the net. Really hard to stop there. Goalie was able to read it. Unfortunately, he read it as if it would be below the knees. Great follow through, stretching out the body to stop any low balls and then reaching up to the top. But that one was able to squeeze up to the top. Great accuracy by Noah, number 24, as he tries to get a foot on this particular ball here and feed the left striker. See if he can connect as he'll actually fade this one back. Liam will take a nice little touch and take a look, see if he can connect over to the right strike. A little too far, unable to connect. They'll go to the midfield and right back to the left back as he almost tried to make a little play on that. Jose able to keep the defensive tenacity all over him. Great pressure there by number 27. And Liam now able to get a right foot on that particular one as he walks away. Tyler will throw this one in and see who can actually connect on this one here. High ball over there. Noah running through, able to make the stop in coverage. Clay also coming in with the help, as you are seeing. We're on the left side of the field, so Clay and Noah able to get over there and make sure that they put a quick little stop to that particular play. Got ourselves a corner kick here, which has disappeared from the video. Quick little throw in by Tyler as he'll connect with number 4, Edwin, trying to make a play. We have a player down, possible crampage there as Daniel and Tyler collide a little bit as 4 able to stretch this one out. Did he get that with the left foot? Looks like we're playing still. Number 6 is going to try to feed this one. Alex trying to make something happen, but it looks like a late call by the line judge to our right, who did say it was out of bounds. Number 18, Tyler, will throw this particular ball in to kind of get them ready for yet another possibility here as the U17 Chargers are up 1-0 as this ball's thrown in, kicked in. Krish able to make a nice little play on that one. He is telling them to move up. Might want to tell them to slow down slightly. But looks like they are still looking to get some more points on the board here, as it is 1-0. U17 Chargers up. U18 and 19 Clearwater Chargers readjusting, as Caden will come in. Action Jackson will take a rest on the sideline as he is limping a little bit. He'll have to, him and Kevin will take a look and check in with the medical staff over there. Caden moves up into position. This one's going to go off the head here. See if they can feed this one over, as Caden will actually get this particular ball, settles it, able to push it over to who is that? Nathan taking a long shot. I like the shot. I'm not sure if that was a cross or shot. Nevertheless, it was, the distance on that was ridiculously great. Definitely good to see, so we know who has a cannon on those legs here, as Tyler is going to save this one from going out of bounds. He'll connect with the right back, or actually with the left back, or a possible midfielder. Nevertheless, they'll try to switch field and try to make something happen over on the other side, where Clay has been a monster. And I would say that would be part of the matchup of the game, would be Clay, number 18, in the left back position versus Jaden, number 24. One thing they've definitely been doing, the U17 Chargers, is smothering the players and not letting them take advantage of the space, as Tyler has the space and takes it, draws in the defenders and feeds Wilfred. Wilfred's going to bring that into the box and feed that over to the left, right back to Tyler. Tyler kicks it back out. Unfortunately, no one there at a bad pass, as the left footer will try to kick that particular one out. They're still going here. Oh, there's a feed in, as they're going to stop that particular ball. Really good to see that particular stop there. But the possession is still in the U18-19 favor, as number 12 would try to reset this particular ball here and try to get something going. As Chris calls this particular ball out, Tyler would throw this in. Liam with some pressure on Andrew. Andrew's going to feed that ball over. Pressure's on. Hudson really running that ball down. And that's exactly what happens when you run the ball down. You get a reward. He chased the ball down, and he was able to get the ball out. And a few more, maybe a long touch, and he's off to the races, in which Tyler and Clay will battle this one out. And once again, Clay, the monster, able to break up the actual play itself. Really great to see. He's been all over. I mean, you know, spoke with Jaden earlier before the game, and you know, he definitely wanted that particular ball in his hands, in his feet. As here we have a parent, you know, what is in those drinks, right? Is it looks like one of the players forgot their drinks from the living room. But great to see the parent really get out there and, you know, run over to the concession stand. I'm not sure if she paid for the actual items, but she was definitely making sure that her boy got some additional liquids. But we are back here, as Kevin's going to run this particular ball down. We got a loose ball there. Possible left foot. No, he tries to settle it. Kevin will continue to chase this one down, as he'll receive a nice little bump from Edwin. And Edwin will push him out of bounds a little bit, just to kind of showcase the strength. Wilfred would take a quick little look at the cameraman, as he is, you know, he's due for one, as he adjusts his cleats, shin guards, and socks. Got to watch out for him. He has the speed, and he will sneak behind that back wall. 1-0 as U18/19 versus the U17. Nathan will throw this ball in and connect with Caden, or actually with Gabe. Gabe's going to try to send this one down. That ball, oh, a nice little touch there by Nathan. He's almost able to get that, as Gabe kind of fights through this one. And relentless, really trying. Him and Tyler have been battling all throughout this particular game here. Not sure if they know each other or not. A number of these players do. But that battle has been intense, as Noah has this ball out. He'll feed this one over and connect with Clay. Clay has the ball, but it's Looks like they're able to actually get that ball out of there. Jaden able to have a little bit of space. Oh, a little feint to the right. Noah kind of closes in. No, that I believe, no, that is still Clay, trapping him in the corner. Jaden looks over to the ref and also towards his players like, hey, what is going on? He's smothering me. And that's what happens. He's smothering you like the glaze on his donut earlier was smothering that donut. Could it be the secret success? I know one thing. If this game continues the way it has, we may need to make sure and talk with Kevin and Erica and make sure that the donuts are supplied before the actual game. Nevertheless, we have ourselves a corner kick in which the players are taking deep breaths. Hands are up and the directional for the ball as Hudson's going to get this one right off of the chest. Jackson, I believe, is going to send this one down. Kevin's going to look one way. He's going to chase this particular ball down. Tries to close in on the opponent here. Great body work. Able to feed that over to number 12, Charlie. He'll take a look. Plenty of time. Left foot downfield. And I believe that was Clay again. Kevin's going to try to send this one over. I'm not able to connect. Really needed to put a little bit more on that one as number 5 tries to take a little space. Liam making things a little bit more difficult. Kevin trying with a clean tackle. He'll take a look. Midfielder will take a look and try to connect with the right striker, in which Caden receives the ball. Slight push there. Still has the ball. Feeds it right back to set the offense back up. And Nathan able to really dribble that ball up and try to make a play here. Two gulps in the studio. Hopefully that doesn't get picked up by the microphone. Plenty of space here as Danny tries to create something. Delivers it into the midfield but is able to get it right back. 6 wide open. Not calling for it though as they're still trying to connect on the right side of the field. Noah closing in. Hudson as well. Really great to see the U17 players step into that ball as that when the other team gets into their attacking third there, they are really pressuring, not letting anything materialize at all as number 6 will try to reset this particular ball. Alex pushing that over to the right there, but Jackson looks like he's onside as he will hustle this one down. Almost looked like he tried to arm the ball down, but he's looking around, makes a play, looks left but cuts right, cuts back in. Oh, slide tackle, but he slide tackles himself, or the actual ball itself. Let's see if Liam can make a play on that one with the right foot. Wow, what a play there. What a play. A lot of action going on there. Definitely good to see that ball being sent down and having Jackson run that ball down as we have ourselves a corner. It looks like Noah and Liam trying to make a play on that one. Noah tries to take a shot on that particular loose ball there. Hudson gets bumped over there by Matthias coming in, showcasing the strength. But we are here. Let's see if we can take it a shot here. Jose able to get a shot off. Definitely like to see Jose really kind of take those shots a little bit sooner, but his energy today definitely good. Everyone really kind of showcasing that particular, as Nathan really shields this ball off, making sure that no one's able to capitalize on that ball. You know, but the speed of Kevin and really everyone, or actually Kevin and Jose, definitely great to see. But everyone really stepping up in regards to making things difficult for whoever receives the ball anywhere. 39, Andrew rolling that ball back, trying to make a play to the right strike. Unfortunately, not. That goes into the palm trees here. That one's going to go down, allow for a TV timeout as we have some players from parents from the other team trying to retrieve this particular ball. Tyler is going to try to throw this one in. Oh, and a little fake there. That's one's going to go all the way back. They're going to connect with Danny as he has a little bit of time to really pitch that over to the right back. He has plenty of space. U17 closing in on that, and it looks like we're still going here. And Matthias is going to try to feed the right striker. They are able to connect, but Clay once again driving downfield and connecting with the center striker here. And Action Jackson's going to try to make something happen here as Tyler tries to run that one down too. But I don't know about you, but so far, I got to say, with the number of stops that Clay has had, he might be pushing for player of the game here. But I'm going to talk with the rest of the network, see exactly what they are saying, because these stops are amazing. You know, the left and right striker, Jaden and Wilfred, yes, they are creating, you know, we knew that there was going to be some difficulties dealing with them, as this palm tree is my assistant here. But u17, left back, Clay, able to make that particular, a number of different stops, left and right. Yes, they've been able to kind of sneak in behind the back wall, maybe once or twice, but I would say being able to stop number 24, Clay utilizing his speed, able to grab that ball before it bounces on a number of different occasions before the ball bounces, and really stop anything materialize is definitely great to see. And that, and for anyone watching, those are the type of touches that you need to do. u18/19 setting up from the back, checking in with the midfield, and midfield going right to the back. And then here we go. There we go to the midfield. Actually, I believe he might be into the center strike, as this one's going to be ran down. Tyler's going to receive this one, try to make something happen, as he receives a lot of pressure by Jose. And there is Jose. He connects with Nathan. Nathan able to actually get this ball out of there as they let the ball go out, being that it is in their favor. Quick little throw in over to number 4. Edwin's going to try to send this one into the box here, and that one's going to land. Danny's going to receive that one. I'm sure he'd like that one back, as he is clapping it up and really trying to get his guys psyched up. Great delivery. Edwin sending that in and connecting with number 22. As I believe we may be gearing up. I think we have a couple of substitutions here. Not sure if this is going to be a throw-in or a corner kick, but it looks like the line judge over there is setting it up. And Edwin is actually heading over. No, it is going to be, looks like 18. It's kind of hard to see from here, but it looks like 18. Tyler is going to get ready to utilize and work out this corner kick, as Matthias is trying to make his play. Number 8 rushing in, he's looking for it, but the ball is not delivered. Plenty of time in the back here, as Alexis will try to make something happen here. They'll try to feed this one over to the right. That ball's bumped, and Jaden trying to get on that. Nathan with a key right foot, getting that ball out of bounds. Big play, Nathan. Number 20, right back for u17. Coming off of a major injury at the end of last season. So really the beginning of this season still seems to be more of a rehab type, getting our legs and ankles back together, as Noah off of the head gets a left foot on it, but not able to clear it. Krish with a big stop. Looks like Noah may have needed to really give that a little bit more heading action there, but he was able to get it up in the air. Major stop by Krish. Fans are on their feet as they know the time is dwindling down. u17 1-0 over the u18-19. Still plenty of time left on the clock. In soccer, 2 to 3 minutes can be 10 minutes. Not sure exactly how much stoppage time is left on the clock. That will be represented by the center referee. Krish will kick this one down. Get a zoom in on the camera here as u17 trying to hold on to their 1-0 lead. Ball movement starting from the back, trying to connect with the midfielder there. Nathan with a huge stop there. A couple of great touches here. He loses the ball. Tyler able to try to create something as he tries to get back into his position, trying to check in as he receives the ball and able to feed it right back down. Noah's going to get a hard left foot down on this particular one, sending it down, creating allowing additional time to go off of the actual clock here. We'll see if they'll try to play the lines here continuously throughout this particular match here. Nathan's going to run this one down as he gets a huge right foot kick on this one. The altitude on that one's pretty high. But ball is still going. We got a major collision here. Not intentional. As they're going for the ball here. A little bit of pusharooski here. As Antonio will continue to kind of cool down a little bit here, and Christian will kind of make sure everything is fine, making sure the players are fine. Definitely not an intentional foul at all. You know, you can see that both players were going for the ball. Unfortunately, no one likes to be sandwiched or clobbered down to the ground here, as this one's sent out. Jose trying to make a play on this one. They'll feed this one over to Alexis. Alexis will plenty of space here as he tries to deliver that over to the right striker here. Matthias will run this one down, trying to keep that one in play. U17 getting ready for the proper throw in, as there's a couple of changes in the lineup here. U18 and 19 making some changes here, as I can count how many times I say here on the video, as it looks like the media crew on the sideline not too happy with that particular throw in. But we are back here. Noah's going to head this one up. Fans are on their feet as Jose tries to make a huge play on this particular ball here, in which there is a call there for number 6, Alex. Looks like this ball is going to be fed down field as David tries to take a look here onward. Noah with the right foot will send this one down and connects with Gabe. And it looks like they called it off. It looks like they called it offsides. Not too sure about that one. Let's see if we can take a look at that one. Here we have the kick, but if you take a look at where Gabe actually took off from and delivering that header, oh, great delivery, and even better header on to the back of the net there. But we're going to have to take another look, see if we can zoom in on that. And you'll really have to just take a look right there. You can kind of see exactly where Gabe makes his play. If you rewind the video, he actually had a hand, an arm on the other player. And of course, if his arm can be on the other player, his body is not fully offside, in which the body now needs to be fully offside. So that is a... you know, I would like to count that as 2-zip, but unfortunately, you know, the line judge, he did make the call, and we'll just have to kind of live with that one. But wow, that was something else here. That was something else. But we are back here. Let's get rid of the slow-mo and let's get back to the live action, as they will have to continue on and deal with that particular one here. Great delivery into the box, but also, you know, being able to jump and make that type of play on the ball by Gabe, that was definitely pretty beneficial, as Jose will come in to stop that ball. David will check in and he'll look over his shoulder and try to receive that particular ball. Wilfred with the ball, he'll try to make something happen as him and David are really trying to work at it now. Noah's going to send this one back down. No one there at all, so plenty of space for u1819. Here we go. I'm not sure exactly. That may have been Gabe, but here we go with the left striker. Let's see exactly what he's going to be able to do here as he's waiting for his troops. See if he can feed this one back. That's going to definitely help with the clock. See if Hudson can send this one. He really needs to send that ball over a little fast. I know he's playing the line possibly, but Lexi has to demand that ball because, yes, that would have been another opportunity right there. But it is highly possible they may have been trying to kind of drain the clock as well, so kind of hard to see or tell what exactly that may have been happening. As David tries to make a play on that one, kind of juggles it up a little bit. Oh, he really would want that one back. Really would want that one back because he was really trying to make a play there. Noah's going to try to send this one down. We got a high flyer here as that one is a loose settle. Fans wanting the shot. He doesn't make the shot, but he does kind of collide a little bit with Andrew as they will now need to drop as they are back on defense. Yeah, they might be up. You might be up 1-0, but this game is not over until the referee does the final bell. Noah will try to jump up. Not sure exactly why he thought he may have been able to get that high on the play. You know, got to make a better read on that because that could be a possible miss. Luckily, he did have some coverage in the back there. So here we are again as David tries to get through this one. Noah's going to possibly do a little L-turn magic I may have seen as he tries to clobber through that particular line. Now here you're going to see David really try to squeeze through and use the strength to get that particular ball there. Noah able to get a little touch on there. So it looked like a little bit of L-turn there, but able to get that ball out of there. But here we are back. Time is of the essence. Sun is definitely draining even more than earlier. As you can see, the umbrellas and palm trees up. As this ball gets thrown in, Matthias will try to make a play on that as he heads that one in. He'll try to close in on that. Looks like we got a little play here as he'll try to get that ball. Matthias not too happy with the ball being kicked as Gabe tried to get away with taking a little extra time off of the clock by kicking the ball out of bounds. As you can hear, Matthias really trying to get his troops in order, but he is trying to get downfield and he is waiting for this kick. Again, you can hear him trying to get his teammates riled up as there's possibly, depending on stoppage time, maybe 2 to 3 minutes left on the clock. A lot of air under this one as he'll bounce that one right off of the chest here. Andrew will take a look around. Oh, shots fired. Nice little shot there. Really, those are the types of shots that you want to take. Sometimes maybe get a little bit a little closer, but sometimes you got to put laces on those bad boys. As Spencer will come in again, number 26, one of the elite defenders as well, as he will come in with some fresh legs. Hard throw in by Matthias, trying to connect with David. Wilfred on the sideline trying to make something happen, but he will have to deal with Spencer. Ball broken up. David trying to run this particular ball down as Jose is going to cross this one over to, tries to connect, which he does connect, and he's still running Jose on the outside. Plenty of time still on the clock there. Onside pass and shots. Look at that. Nice little shot. Dominic able to retrieve that particular ball as he kicks this ball downfield relatively fast, trying to connect possibly over to Jaden on the right side. Hudson going to dribble this ball down. Jaden's going to run this particular ball down. Hudson with the long strides is going to stay on top of that ball. That ball sent right back down. U18/19 really trying to make something happen as Noah's going to run this one down, having to deal with Danny. Still running down. Clay able to come in with the help. Danny with the huge jump over. Actually, not Clay over there, but great help and coverage by the center backs. Possible last attempt here, but we'll see exactly what may happen on this corner kick. David in the center of the box, taking a look over. Danny also in the box. Spencer looking around. Nicholas pointing. Noah takes the back post, trying to make sure no one crowds over there. Dominic, number 17, goalie out the box all the way up, also trying to receive this. But the corner kick, one thing that I would say that has not really worked for u18-19 is their corner kicks have not really been on point at all. A lot of missed opportunities for those particular corner kicks. As of right now, it doesn't seem like they're happy with the call on the sideline. But a number of those corner kicks have not been delivered where they have the size and experience in the in the box. But unfortunately, a missed opportunity for u18-19/18.5, as Noah will try to send this ball down. A little dangerous here. I know they're trying to get the ball downfield, but with that ball being a little moist, if he doesn't get good contact on that, really need those players to kind of pitch in a little bit just in case it was chipped short. Quick little throw in, settles here. They'll try to play it from the back. They'll boot this one all the way in, trying to connect with the strikers here. Spencer's down. Krish is able to grab that one as David tries to run that particular ball down, looking for a possible rebound. Krish looking at the ref saying, hey, look, man, how much time do we got left? We're up 1-0, trying to get this victory going. But he'll send this one down to avoid any type of delay of game. And there it is, everyone. U17, the Clearwater Chargers. U17 upsets the Clearwater u18-19. The game is over. 1-0. Great to see both teams part of the same club, you know, as hugs. A lot of hugs going on in the center of the field as they're talking. A lot of these players, you know, they know each other as they're pointing over to the media crew. Really great to see the sportsmanship after that, because I will tell you, you know, it looked like these teams were ready to throw blows. That's how crazy this game was. But look, immediately after the whistle is blown, everyone's hugging, coaches are talking, refs are escaping, you know, and everyone's just giving high fives because they know they're going to see each other again. They also know, hey, look, we're part of the same club. We're bettering each other. The u18-19/18.5 team, this is their second game in which they are, you know, really trying to work out with a number of different players on their team. They're really trying to work out the kinks. And look at this attendance. You know, before we had 3, now we have, look at that, 7,652 on the sideline there. Try not to get too dizzy. Here come your U17 Clearwater Chargers, thanking the crowd, thanking their moms and pops and grandmothers and pets for the outstanding, you know, this is game number 5, but officially Coach Dominic's first win. But as you can see, parents are happy. They're on their feet. But it's great to see the club, great to see the U17 Chargers come over to the sideline, you know, and thank the crowd for, you know, for their support. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, pets, of course, as well. Here are your Clearwater u18-19 Chargers as well, in which they too will run down, I believe, as Coach Chris is directing them. You know, let's go talk to our parents who have taken the time out of their early Saturday to drop everyone off here. Let's take it down to the field where we have a couple of interviews in which we were able to get the coach here and a few other of the actual players.
Who do we got here?
I'm Coach Dominic Jimenez.
And the name of your team?
Clearwater Chargers 07 Premier.
Oh, okay, interesting. Now, I've been able to sneak into some of the practices, and I've been actually pretty nervous for the next actual opponent that you would actually face. Seems like you guys are doing a lot of building from the back, and you're really staying on top of the boys. But any pros and cons, anything that you'd like to say about the way your club, your actual team played today?
I think, you know, with our first couple of games defensively, we're a little bit unorganized. And for most of the practices, I've been working on our defensive shape off the ball and on the ball. And how we should be playing better in transition. And I think, you know, as the season goes on, we'll get better with that ability of doing, you know, such things. But I think, you know, obviously scoring goals is a hard problem we're having right now. But, you know, like I said, as the season go on, you know, things will get better. Gotcha.
Any pros and cons or anything that you actually brought from the tournament into today's game?
I think a big pro from the tournament is us, having a good attitude coming into this game and hoping to get a result against an older and stronger team, which we did. And some of the cons, I think in the tournament we were, a little bit better, in breakaway. So there's a lot of things that we still have to build on.
Gotcha. I'm noticing a lot of the players are really responding to you well, whether it's during practice or during the actual games. Is there any background that you have in training, in regards to how you're able to actually get these players to listen to you left and right? Because the response is very quick. Yeah,
so I have a pretty decent, soccer background. I played here at the Chargers. I played at PCU. I played college soccer in Ohio at the University of Mount Union. And I've been studying the game a lot, and I've been reading books, doing a lot of studying, watching coaching license videos, working on my grassroots license, my D license. So
gotcha.
And the kids, they need structure. The teams need structure. They need help, working on a bit more, basic soccer like knowledge, like that being off the ball, on the ball.
And with such a background like that, is it easy for you to transition, or is it easy for you to actually, get the message across to the actual players that you have?
No, things were hard at first, but like I said, this is a brand new team and we're just bringing everything together. Well,
thank you. Well, congratulations on the win. This was a tough one, but it looks like you guys were building up from day one. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. All right. First name, please. And last name?
Irby.
Hey, listen, you had an amazing game. I'm noticing ridiculous touches on your foot.
Oh, yeah.
One of the key things that we're definitely noticing on the sideline is how you're able to stop the ball from actually bouncing. Is that something that you look forward to all the time? Like when the ball's coming and you got to make that critical stop?
I don't really know. It just kind of happens,
Gotcha. It just kind of happens. So you played an outstanding game. You had an amazing opponent today, and some of their strikers from the u1819. A lot of them, they walked in like they were going to be able to walk all over us. How did you feel? All game. Really? Did you hear anything in specific that you heard?
He just said that he was going to score goals on me.
Really? And that's exactly how you let them know, because we were cheering left and right, but the stops that you had on the sideline was amazing. Now, did you get called for an illegal throw-in? Is that right?
I did. I don't think it was, but...
Oh, okay, all right.
Maybe just because it wasn't all the way over my head.
Okay, because I know I yelled on the camera. I was like, oh my gosh, come on! But man, I'm seriously. Now, I'm noticing that there was a secret. I got some inside scoop from the parents that you had some donuts this morning. Is that true?
I did.
Now, do you know which specific one that you actually had as far as the flavor?
I think it was just glazed.
Glazed, really?
Yeah.
Now, is that like a secret to some of your success on the field?
I think so.
Really, because this might be something we need to actually spread throughout the actual club. If you're going to play like this by eating donuts, then that's something we're definitely having to spread. Anyone you'd like to shout out for today?
Probably my parents.
Your parents?
Yeah.
Oh, and why is that?
Just drive me here and let me play at the club.
Oh, nice. Hey, man, appreciate it. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks.
Thank you.
Little interview here. Who do we have here, sir?
Matthias.
Former
player for him.
Former player in the rec league, huh?
There you go.
Look at that. I noticed you were pretty vocal today. Any pros and cons for today's game?
Man, I mean, obviously you can say the ref, but it is what it is. It's the game. Right. Did you notice that there was still some physicality, between your club and your team and the other team? Oh, no, for sure. We're Chargers till we die, but on the field it's a different story. Man.
Definitely.
I myself, me too. I will. I know some of these guys. Obviously, I know Noah over there.
Right.
It is what it is.
Now you have a huge soccer background. Now, are you able to actually, send some of that knowledge that you have of the game and spread it through your teammates? How are they responding to that?
We just need to get ourselves together. Definitely, soccer aside, we dominate the ball, but it's beside that. It's our personality. It's our egos. It's our everything.
Nice.
So we really need to get together. Definitely, when we play you guys again, it's gonna be an interesting one.
Oh, I can't wait for it. How many games do you guys have under your belt so far?
Only 2. This is our second loss. And
did you guys do anything in the tournament or no? Did you guys play a tournament?
We did not play a tournament. We're playing one next month.
Okay.
Not so far.
Okay, so you're ready for the rematch.
I'm dying for a rematch.
Yeah.
Already,
anything that you'll be working on between now and the actual rematch and/or tournament?
Definitely bonding with our team, because we lack a big part. We lack chemistry, and that's one of the fundamentals in the sport. For
sure. Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, thanks a lot, man. Thanks. I appreciate it. Excuse me, number 24. Can I get a quick little interview, please? Who do we have here?
No comment.
No comment? Okay. And why exactly do we have no comment? Can you just tell me one pro or con for the actual game that we had today? Pretty good?
No comment.
Okay, all right. Now tell me this, sir. Tell me just one thing. Tell me this. You had the penalty kick. What were you thinking? What was going through your head during the actual kick when you had to face your previous goalie, Dominic from Sterling, one of your teammates?
What did I think?
Yes.
Well, it's not much about how I think. It's, well, how I explain this. It doesn't matter what you think. You just got to do what you got to do. You don't have much of an option. You just have to do what you got to do.
How do you feel that your players actually played today?
Overall, pretty good. And then, yeah, we still have to work on some stuff, but yeah.
Are you noticing a lot of improvement from one game to the next?
Yeah, every game, every practice, yeah, we're improving. Even if it's little by little, we're still improving.
Gotcha. Anyone you'd like to shout out today?
Shout out to my mom.
Okay.
Lolo,
nice.
Grandma.
Thanks.
Lola.
Oh, appreciate it. Very nice. Very humble of you.
Right.
Outstanding. Oh, here he comes. Hey, who do we got here?
David Williams.
David Williams. What's your position?
I play striker.
And the number?
35.
35? Okay, all right. Any pros and cons for today's game?
I feel like we should have just gotten more shots off and tested the keeper, because honestly, we had the keeper last year. We know if we just tested more shots, we would have definitely won. I think I should have just taken more shots and probably combined with the midfielders more.
I noticed you had a 4-star recruit, Noah Graham, number 24, playing you tight. Was it pretty physical during that particular match?
Yeah, he's actually really good. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, okay.
I can't wait to play against him next time. He's a good physical player.
Oh, interesting. Now, did you feel like your team coming into this game playing the U19 or the U17? Did you feel like you and your teammates were going to be able to walk over these particular guys?
Not walk over, but we're definitely thinking about the dub.
Interesting. And I heard that you have 2 games under your belt. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Anything you'll be working on between now and the next game, which may be versus them or any future opponents?
So our next game's tomorrow. I have something I'm doing tonight, but probably tomorrow morning I might hit the field a little bit, work out some finishing.
Okay. All right. Now, you said you're doing something tonight. Was that going to be Fortnite, video games, got a hot date?
No, just work, sir.
Okay, just work. Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. Anyone you'd like to shout out?
I'd like to shout out my mother. I like to shout out Trajan Days over here.
Trajan Days?
Yeah,
That's me.
Okay. Is he on the team? Was he on the team with you?
Former teammate.
Former teammate.
Yeah,
okay.
I'd like to shout out the Tia Cisneros behind.
Okay. Yeah. Absolutely. Okay. So let me ask you this. So you got 2 games under your belt. Anything you and your teammates need to work on between now and the next game?
Definitely finishing. I think that's our main thing.
Yeah. Communication by any chance?
Communication too. Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Do you know a majority of the teammates' names so far? Or?
Yes, I know all of them.
Okay, so that's not an issue. Okay, just a little bit of chemistry?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Now, you mentioned something about attacking and finishing more, making some more shots. You had an inside scoop with the actual goalie from last season. He was on your team.
Correct.
Did that have anything to do with today's game?
Possibly. I think he got in our heads a little bit, honestly, with this chirping.
Oh, okay. Now, would you call it chirping or would you call it directing his other club? What would you think?
Maybe a little bit of both.
A little bit of both? Okay, all right, cool. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.